And hello all friends, potatoes are with you. And today we have a very cool plant that has been disassembled in great detail to subscribers in short. It's really very interesting today. There will be a video and see what kind of floor we have here. But before you start watching, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like it, write comments. Also, just be sure to click on the bell so as not to miss new daily videos. But we're getting started. So there was a sensor somewhere on such a track. Very beautiful blue-yellow. And here we have some two chests. This is our OPA engineering glasses. We take a wrench, and also schematics, apparently from the farm itself, which it will be there the final one. And here we have everything sorted out right in stages. Here, in general, everything is painted, as there is something to create in stages as well. In short, it is very interesting, very visual. It seems to me that this video will come right to you. So, we put on short glasses and read a book. I also say hello to my friend Mr. Devil. It's a pity you weren't there when I was building this map. Mr. Devil, in short, hello to you too. So, and here we apparently have the scripture itself. All these are maps. Hello, welcome to my map. Since this is my first time creating maps, there may be shoals. My name is Mishka, and I have created a gold farm. Yes, you have already made a gold farm, but I have created a slightly different one. It's certainly a little more expensive and bigger than the one you built, but it's interesting, and uses the sand of souls instead of clay. Interesting by the way. Now go through all 5 platforms in order, and when you reach the end, pull the lever and read a new book. Also pay attention to the diagram on the left. It shows the whole process of creating gold and with a cobblestone. The knight is enabled by the button to the right of the diagram. It makes her look prettier. To read books on platforms, open the lower hatches. So, well, in short, there I understand we have just the same night. So come on, here we have. Switch the time. So is it night here or where? All night done. Great. This scheme is shorter than the creation. Look, we have a cobblestone here. We process the cobblestone into diorite, and we can also crush it, and there in short, remake it on a fire, rinse it with water. We get gold with you, just the same gold farms, and also quartz. We can also turn this quartz into diorite with the help of a combination of cobblestone and quartz, or something else. Honestly, I don't remember crafting. We can also make the following from quartz. This is what it's called. I forgot honestly. Granite in my opinion. And then I understand that diorite is also made granite. And then the whole thing is redrawn, and it turns out, but it is also washed. It turns out gold. In short, if we had production before. And here, by the way, is the day-night switch button. Well, okay, we did it manually there. We just created it turns out gold together with quartz. Now we will create just gold, and from the sand of the shower, not like there used to be of red that sand. I'm very interested in what we're going to do now, so let's sort it all out. So, the first stage, what do we have here? This is what we have to turn off the drill. I understand the question of creating a cobblestone. Let's start in short, what we have here in this automation. So, the first stage of creating a cobblestone. Everything is simple here, an ordinary drill that can be turned on or off with a lever that is on the floor. This and the following 4 platforms are created to show the main stages of creating gold. So in short, we close the whole thing back and turn it on, so I understand brown. That's it. The boars are working with us and creating a cobblestone. Here it is our cobblestone, then we will process it with you. By the way, our production here is not very convenient. It would be better to make it as a gas, namely such drills that move on a horizontal shaft. I think you can remember or not. Well, in short, then look at the videos about the gold farm. In my opinion, there is quartz and iron. It's all very clearly described there. I think it's worth improving so much. Stage number 2, double crushing. It consists of 1 millstone and 1 pair of crushing wheels, instead of 2 pairs of wheels for compactness. You can test it by pressing the lever and feeding Zhernov a little cobblestone, but do not turn it on for a long time, because there will be too much cobblestone, and crushing will take too long. Some of the stages are repeated in the farm, but there is no point in showing them twice. For example, splitting occurs twice, double crushing once, single crushing the second time. In short, it's clear. We close the whole thing again and turn it on. We look, there we have, as I understand it, mining is going on, so the extraction of zo. More precisely, no, most likely we just have processing going on now. Isn't that right? So no, what do we have here? Here we have just a feed. Yes, the pitch, the cobblestone is all ready. In other words, a cobblestone is being created there as it were. Now it just shows how it will be split. In other words, here is a double crushing of Zhernov, and also we already have a sand being made here. And then we will redo this sand there, shower sand and so on. So here we have this sand. As I understand it, it will be necessary to do just the same here, and let's count it off in short. So, and what is the outgrowth of the washing? The third stage is the melting of sand on the fire of souls. Press the lever, so that so much sand falls out on the depot, and press again. At the exit, you will get a sand shower. By the way, I really like the fur of my hands, so there are a lot of them in this building. Interesting fact, if a fan blows on you through a fire shower, then you will go blind, and slowness will be imposed on you. So interesting. Come on. Yes, look, I'm blind really. Listen, by the way, the washing here, or rather the melting goes immediately from 5 sides, not 6, but in short from 5. It is very, very effective, as efficiently as possible. almost as much as possible. But gas has already proved all this. So press the lever and watch the op. We really have sand being melted into the sand of souls here now. Well, we're probably waiting just a little bit, and it will probably turn out somewhere here. Here it is. Yes, look, here is the sand of souls that we have coming out here. And again, the whole thing is melted down. So for washing the sand shower. After washing, we already get some gold, as well as quartz. Quartz will be useful to us further. I will test it as well as the smelter. Let's test it in short. So, click here and look. Our sand shower is simply washed with water, which we have spilled here. I am more than sure that it is also spilled from below. Well, yes, there is also it from below. And now all the quartz is transferred here. That is, we have it stored there, and can in principle take it away from here. And the fifth stage is probably the most difficult. It consists of another small cobblestone generator, a crafter, and a mixer. In crafting, we combine cobblestone and quartz, get diorite, and mix it with another piece of quartz, getting granite. After that, it is etched into red sand and washed. That's how it is. It turns out there is no way without red sand here. That is, once again, we have a small amount of additional cobblestone being created here, and quartz is combined with cobblestone, granite is obtained. No, we are getting diorite. Isn't that right? That's how we do it here. Yes, diorite is so white. Then we combine it again. We get granite already. By the way, that's how it's done. Let's check it out. So that's not it. Here is our granite. So great. Yes, see diorite. Yes, listen in short. This is really a very, very cool production. I like it in principle. Look, we have a shorter one. So here is a cobblestone. Here is quartz. All this goes into crafting. Here it is combined. It turns out diorite. Then it is combined with another quartz. And granite turns out. This granite is going, where is it going? And by the way, he's probably coming here. But it's just granite, and apparently then it will be redrawn, then washed. But he decided not to do this. In short, let's see what we have here. And here is the farm itself. Start it by pressing the lever near the transmission to redstone. The gold is collected in the chest on the right. So, well, let's omit all of this first. Here we have K. It also turns out blue and yellow, an interesting combination of colors. Well, in short, we pull everything on ourselves. So pull, 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 and, oh pop, I heard something. Oh my god, he's falling. All the potatoes have fallen, and we are opening this farm. Here it is. By the way, it's quite compact, probably even. Look, really, it's not very beautifully made, very beautifully made. Listen, well done, well done. I did my best here, of course. Let's launch it right away. We all push the lever. It's all running. A cobblestone is extracted from above. It is reworked, as I understand it, from the millstones at once, and then there is a double reworking. So on. This sand we have goes here, here. Is it being burned? But no, this surplus is burned. And there exactly. I understood everything. There we have a surplus, in the form of most likely some kind of silicon falls, and it is simply destroyed here. Then, we have it coming here, here. It turns into a sand shower. There will be washing this here. The sand shower goes for washing, and we get quartz. Then here's another additional extraction of cobblestones. Only 2 blocks are mined here. Here the whole thing is transferred. Here is our quartz. Somewhere down there, down goes the chest. Here, by the way, we already have a dead bush, and also a piece of gold. And here, we have just the same creation of this very diarrhea. At the same time with everything, when this shower sand was already washed, we have already received a small amount of pieces of iron, and also quartz. Again, quartz is going lower and lower. Here, all this business is combined in crafting, so we can live out the granite. Then it turns out that the granite goes to be re-etched. Here is our red sand. The red sand goes below. It is washed there, and it finally turns out. And what do we get from red sand? This is a bush, a dried bush, and also a piece of gold. It all rises here, with the help of a fan, and these gutters, and goes here. There are already 8 pieces in gold, and also 1 dead bush. In principle, honestly, I do not know how, but the company is better, which immediately makes only red sand, or this. But this process is quite interesting. I really liked it here somehow. I painted the whole thing, just every stage there, how to direct it. That is, I used to think that only quartz and gold could be made, but now it turns out that quartz can also be remade, and made into gold from it. In fact, it's very interesting and cool. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, put likes, write comments. Also, just be sure to click on the bell, so as not to miss new daily videos.